Hey everybody, out here in central Ohio on my nightly stroll. I was thinking today, years ago, my ex-wife, we used to go to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee on vacations. And we go to this one place, it's called Clingman's Dome. It was our first time there. Drove all the way up to the top of this mountain. And then we had to walk, I don't remember, it seemed like forever up this big ramp up to the top. And when you get to the top, you're supposed to be able to see like 4 different states. Every way you look, you see another state. On the horizon, it's another state. And so we were walking, we were going all the way to the top. Took forever, excited to get up there. You know, and as we get to the top, because it's the Smoky Mountains, the whole thing was a cloud. We're just up there in the middle of a cloud. Can't see anything. Can't see nothing. We're just standing there, nothing to see. And I was like frustrated. I'm like, you know, what a waste of time, what a waste of a trip all the way up here. And it was weird because there was this little Chinese lady up there, and she was just sitting. And we had this was long ago enough that I had a handheld video recording device, video camera, and she overheard us talking about the trip and the waste of time. And she turned around and she's like, she just stated, she goes, nothing is everything, and everything is nothing. And that's it. She like turned back around. It was really weird. But I never forgot it, you know. We joke around about it for years. And it always stuck with me. You know, and so later in life, like today, you know, I think about that. It just kind of popped in my head the other day. I was talking to somebody about it. And I think about it, and it rings true with me today after all these years. Everything is nothing and nothing is everything. So everything, at least, and I'll just speak for myself, I would say society, but we hold near and dear, right? Material items, our cell phones, the latest iPhone, the latest this, the latest that, you know, all these things that we think are so important, it's all just junk. And it's actually nothing. It's nothing. It doesn't really mean anything at all. And then when she said, well, nothing was everything, today I find my biggest joys and in life, you know, the things that I get the most fulfillment from are in the nothing. Like just to sit in silence in the middle of nowhere and nobody around and just be present. You know, no noise, no material objects, no money involved, no societal norms or dictatorships to follow, and just sit and look and be present and breathe and be one with nothing. Gaining nothing, giving nothing, receiving nothing, just being. That's actually everything, you know. And if you hear about that, I don't know what, I think it's like 1,000-yard scope or whatever, or 1,000 miles, where you scope yourself out, keep going back. So right now I'm in the center of Ohio. I can have all these worries and all these things on my mind. I scope back further to the United States. I scope out further to the earth and scope out further into the atmosphere. And then I think about what's important, where everything is, what's going on. That's kind of where it holds true. Something just ran and scared the shit out of me. That's where it holds true. We're just spinning on this earth out in the middle of nothing, right? Worried about all this crap going on down here on earth or in our city, in our little hometown, in a little head. It's nothing, man. It's all just a bunch of junk. All we really have is time and space here on earth while we're here. That can end every day. Every day that could be the last day. You know, we see that a lot. So really, you know, that's kind of my goal today, is to seek out the everything in nothing. You know, that is where everything hangs. It's in the nothing, it's in the silence, it's in just the being, in the listening, and just watching and breathing and experiencing. It's really all about experience. You know, that's all this really is an experience. You know, we know two things for sure. We're born and then we die. Everything in between is experience. And, you know, the way I look at everything versus nothing today changed dramatically over time. And I can imagine, you know, in the next 10 years, it's going to change even more yet. But just something I was thinking about today as I'm out here on this walk. It's a peaceful night. It's nice and warm out tonight. Hopefully no more animals come running out at me from underneath the car. I don't like that. But you guys have a good week. Everybody be safe out there.